All right, let's take a look at number 11. So we'll start off with f of 3. So we're going to divide by 3. Now remember that you want to think of your x to the 4th minus 16 as x to the 4th plus 0x cubed plus 0x squared plus 0x minus 16. So in other words, all of these missing terms, right? The cubic, the quadratic, and the linear, right? The x to the third, the x squared, and x to the first. We need to insert zeros in front of those. So that way, when we write down all of our coefficients, we'll have 1, 0, 0, 0, negative 16. All right, so let's see what we get. I'm going to bring down the 1. So 3 times 1 is 3. We're going to add downward. 3 times 3 is 9. Add downward. 3 times 9 is 27. We'll add downward. And 3 times 27 is 81. So here's our remainder. So negative 16 plus 81. Let's see what that is. 81 minus 16. 65. So that's going to be the answer. The remainder will be your answer. So f of 3 equals 65. All right, then we would try the same thing, but this time with negative 3. So negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Add downward. A negative times a negative is going to make this a positive 9. 0 plus 9 is 9. Negative 3 times 9 is negative 27. And 0 plus negative 27 is still negative 27. And a negative times a negative is a positive, which gets us the exact same math as last time. So this is also going to be 65. By the way, a little thing to note is that this is an even function. And if you recall, for even functions, f of negative x equals the same thing as f of x. So it shouldn't, oops, sorry, got to put a negative right here, you guys. It's negative 3, right? So it shouldn't matter if I plug in positive 3 or I plug in negative 3. They're both going to give me the same outcome because of this even function. How do we know it's even? The 4 on the exponent is even, and behind the 16, there's an x to the 0, which is also even. So if you were spotting that, then that's kind of a smooth way of really quickly getting this answer without having to do all of the math. Okay, so probably the toughest one, and why I get asked this question a lot. So let's go ahead and tackle the f of 2 minus the square root of 5. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just take a copy of this and get a new screen here. There we go. All right. Okay. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. So use synthetic division. All right. So we're going to put into the box 2 minus the square root of 5. We're still going to put 1, 0, 0, 0, over 16. And we're going to have to be really slow about this. You know what? I think I'm going to spread this out a little bit more so that it can fit larger triangle. Okay. All right, you guys, here we go. All right, so 2 minus the square root of 5 times 1 is just 2 minus the square root of 5. 0 plus 2 minus square root of 5 is still just going to be 2 minus the square root of 5. But now we have to multiply 2 minus the square root of 5 times itself. So 2 times 2 gets us 4. 2 times negative root 5 is negative 2 root 5. Negative root 5 times 2, same thing. And a negative times a negative equals a positive. And whenever you take a square root and you multiply it by itself, you can write that as squared. Remember, the square root and square cancel each other out. So we will just get 5. All right. So there is some cleaning up that we can do, right? We can take these two terms and combine them. So -2 take away 2 would be -4. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to combine these guys too, right? So it looks like we're going to get 9 minus 4 square root of 5. Okay. So then when we add downward, we're just going to get the same thing. So now we have to take 2 minus the square root of 5 times 9 minus 4 square root of 5. So let me erase our work up here, you guys, just so that we can run. So it's going to be 2 minus root 5 minus 9 minus 4 root 5. All right, so 2 times 9 gets us 18. 2 times -4 root 5 is -8 root 5. Here we're going to get -9 root 5. And then negative times a negative equals a positive. 4. And when you take square root of 5 times square root of 5, remember what we said, it's just going to be 5. Okay, so just to make it clear on that, this 1 that's in front of the root 5 and this 4 right here, those multiply by each other. That's how we got +4. And then the roots multiply by each other. And just a second ago, we showed that that's going to be 5. So this is really going to be 18. And when we combine these two, minus 17. And then plus 20. So 18 plus 20 is 38. Holy moly, that's ugly, huh? All right, so we got 38 minus 17 root 5. Well, when you add 0 to that, it's going to stay the same. This comes out to a nice number. I will be totally shocked. Okay, one more round of multiplying these guys. Let me just double check everything really fast. Okay. All right, so then now we're going to take 2 minus root 5, and we're going to multiply it by 38 minus 17 root 5. So 2 times 38 is 76. 2 times the 17 is going to get us 34. And then this will get us -38. And then right here, we've got a negative times a negative, which will get you a +17. And when the root 5 multiplied by the other root 5, you just get 5. -34, take away 38. I'm going to say that's 72. And 17 times 5, I think that's going to be 85. Let me just do the math. So 76 plus 85, let's see, 161, you guys. Doing this without a calculator, but feeling pretty good about it. Hopefully it's right. All right. Gosh, that's pretty hideous. Thank goodness for calculators, though. It'll make a lot of that math pretty easy. So all we have to do is combine these because these are the only like terms, right? So -16, -16 plus 161. Again, 145. So 145 minus 72 root 5 is our answer because that's our remainder. Holy cow. Let's go check these because I'm not feeling super confident about that last one. Okay, I think we got 65s for the other two. So let me go put that in. 65 for the one. 5 for the other. And 145 minus 72 root 5. Make sure I typed it correctly, you guys. Okay. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, it was so ugly. I was doubting myself, but it looks like it turned out to be okay. All right, so that's just, it's not conceptually hard, but it's computationally hard for sure. Like getting to the end without making a mistake on it, just go slowly. Because if you go fast, you're going to have to do it multiple times and it'll end up taking you longer. So go slow to go fast, if that makes sense. All right, you guys, hopefully this helps you out with number 11. Thanks for joining.